Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm your host, Days, and today we have another episode of Shoot Your Shot. I'm super excited because we have a special guest. He go by many names, but today we're gonna welcome him as LaWeez.
I get it going more than a few pleading they case. I ain't on it. Boy, you lace. Deep in that bag, Jake the snake. Giving nothing to a beggar but some space. Lion's bed, switch my main worm head. Lambert on me focus, make me lose Isaiah. Pete Bull, heating up, microwave. My love, yeah, got extra hits, I'm nowhere near a shame. Look, baby trying to read me better, be a zane. Hit it twice every time, need no honey pad. Ooh, I got one so freaky, might not give it back. Got me saved on the producer, I might fix a tray.
Alrighty. I'm super excited to be doing this interview. How you feeling today?
I'm excited as well. It's my first one.
That's dope. Oh,
For sure.
Okay.
Cut that.
And I would
that
say,
was too much.
No.
No, you already know because we rock, so we talk. We
That's how we are. For sure.
I like to say, I'm a big fan of yours. First and foremost, for sure.
Same.
I seen you grow so quick, and it's motivation for me. You know
yes,
what I mean? For
yes,
real, so.
dope. That's the same. That's the same way I feel about you. You're such an interesting artist. What motivates you as an artist?
Before I get kind of into it, this is part of the motivation as well, but two of the main factors, because pretty much your life going to your music.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? But people who know me know I have a certain amount of children. My family is kind of large, and I have a lot of relationships with, besides my children, with individuals across the United States. We all move around and do our thing.
For
you know what I mean?
For sure.
But I just want to apologize to my children and to my homeboys, and females who've been incarcerated, and I have not wrote them or communicated with them on the phone like you're supposed to. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
As far as my children, having so many children, there's never enough time in the day to do.
For sure.
I can do too much, no right, no wrong. You know what I mean? So
for sure.
I enjoy that journey, and it's a blessing too. But music is a big part of me, and besides work, because as a man, life is work. You know what I mean?
Yes.
But yeah, music. I didn't get a chance to listen to music when I was younger. My mama was kind of strict, so she was like, got hip to music or whatever. You know what I mean?
You had to listen to
around
gospel.
8, 9, yeah, man.
Yeah,
gospel.
You know
bro.
what? My parents went through that phase, right?
Okay.
So every chance we got, we like, we gotta sneak and listen to some worldly music.
Right. So
it is
worldly,
Shh, don't tell no.
Right.
For
sure, it was so intriguing.
Yeah, for sure. That's dope.
But yeah,
That's dope.
but so like when I finally got a chance to start listening to music or whatever, you get your hands on your little first tapes, and my man's had a Cash Money mega mix. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like people you never heard of, but they just out there talking over a beat. I'm like, man, this is crazy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it was something about it that intrigued me or whatever that made me want to make my own little something. You know what I mean?
That's dope. I would
For
say
sure.
the first time for me, like I really heard music, it was got you to myself.
Oh,
I remember, listen, I faked like I was sick, so I didn't have to go to school, right?
Okay, then.
And I had the little tape the back then. I put it in, right? Yeah. My dad came home. I got it blasting. He was supposed to be on his way to work. I don't know, something.
Fuck.
He came home. He caught me playing that doggone tape. It never worked again. He threw it. And I'm supposed to be sick. So yeah, that was the first time I really heard music and was like, oh yeah, I got to do this.
For sure. And then being younger in that time, grew up. I was born in Pontiac. Actually, a lot of people don't know that. A lot of people think I'm from Detroit or whatever because. I was born in Pontiac, but raised in Detroit or whatever. Grew up in Brightmoor or whatever. So I'm hearing, young people. They're like, how's y'all making music? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like stuff I hear on the radio, y'all can do it or whatever. So that was motivating as well too. And then coming to Pontiac, meeting people and stuff, and everybody always tell you don't sound like nobody. You know what I mean? So that's my favorite thing. Of course I listen to any and everybody, not to cut you off my bed. I listen to any and everybody when I get sometimes, even though I don't listen to enough music, for real, but I know I don't sound like nobody else.
For sure.
And everything that we hear now, people always say, man, that sound like you 10
Yeah,
years
yeah,
ago.
yeah,
So that's
yeah.
fun as well.
I can agree to that. You definitely have a different sound. How do you get there exactly?
Like I said, it was like probably the start was starting late to really take it serious. Because of course, like I said, when I'm like 8, 9, I heard some stuff and I'm like, oh, that's cool. Probably I didn't probably write nothing down, but you know, liking it, whatever. But then getting older, and then you know, you go through that phase of people be like, man, you living like that. Why you not talking about it? You can really, you know, that thing. And then what's crazy is like, especially it's so intensified now that people say you got to live what you're rapping, and then like we know what we all rapping about. So it's like, why do you want to really? But it was an older guy when I first started taking it serious. He always said like, you can't live that life for real, and you know, survive in it, you know what I mean? To have the longevity, you know what I mean? Yeah, you can do either way, you know what I mean? And whatever works for you, you know what I mean? So that's my main thing. I look at everything 50-50. I don't take nothing personal, you know what I mean? You woke up today and hit your toe, so now you mad at the world. So but the next day, you gonna love me. You gonna love me so much. Like, okay, I get it.
Right. For sure. Well, you ready to bless the stage and show us what you got?
Yeah. I appreciate it too. Like for real though, I want to say RP Bupac, Free Pino, RP3, and like to my sister too, for real, like because she was like one of the main people too. They blew my mind. I wrote her so many letters, and never gave her, you know what I mean? But you know, that really just stuck with me too. So like that motivation of like, you know, because I never did no real time, but I done been, boy, I got. As it add up, you know what I mean? So it's some petty shit though, you know what I mean? But that feeling of being alone and not knowing what could happen the next day, seeing wild shit, and that shit ain't cool. But you know, you fight through, you persevere, you become strong. So
absolutely.
It's real. Yeah. But yeah, we can get it in. You know, I'm been ready. Let's go.
Damn, Corey, that shit fire.
Stroking her good, looking her eyes, she gon' spilling that dick on camera. Doing what she should, believing my lies, ain't doing nothing but giving me stamina. Nasty than Sookie, yeah. I know, rookie, yeah. I get it good, she, yeah. I give it to her, she wanna change living arrangement. Give it to her back to back, this about to start her entanglement. Nah, she in love every day, it's another. Get to the bread, don't be light on the butter. Damn, them beans gon' throw on some cutter, don't throw it my way, boy, it ain't no up. I got her down on her knees, can't believe she a mother. Give some love to my brothers, whip up some sub, but recruit some other. Got people that's sweeter than candy. Passing him, not a Zanny. Tools on deck, lie handy. She got some toys, we's handy. My favorite, get everything done. Nothing new under the sun. I can not only pick one. On the freeway with your hand in the bum. Bay low, safe, girl, half bay loaded than you ever was. If you keep it consistent, found out learning what missing. Pussy fuck a ticket, gamble your life, please don't risk it. Purchase your wife, no receipt. No rub elbows with freeze. Claim he won't smoke, he'll breathe. Narcotics in my iced tea. Back forth on the cover. Eyes wide, Dakota Fanning. Go and make a dog cannon. They do plenty talking, Steven Shannon. Get it going, don't panic. Not with the dramatics. I feel like Zeus with a ratchet. Make another pop up like it's magic. Barely log on, but I'm acting. Bulky Musabi, though, man, calling back to back. Just make a move on. Then hit the cabbage, touch it off the juice in the yurt, might go acrobat. Coming down, so your girl, you can have a back. Come to them racks, I go shack attack. Make love to my emo freak at the alley cat. Keep the ball up, yeah, this hacky sack. We making moves, how you mad at that? I'm getting look like the first and the third. Boy, claim the same. Leave a freak on the curb. Plenty more reserve. Working the purge, you working the nurse. I do signs with nurse from the gutter I murder. Sit back and observe. Get don't make the kickback, you doing a jerk. Begging, I ain't on that type of time. Want a piece of the kid, better get in line. Want a piece of this big, better come with 9. We can fuck every day, still won't call her mine. Call her your bae, I call after 9. Can't say no if her hair red or blind. Keep taking shots, talking Kobe Prime. Lie after lies, they gon' set me dry. I'm just a pimp, it's been do or die. Beat the block no more like brutalized. Something from nothing immortalized. I bought her my bitch if it's that. Can't seem to sit still, I done crushed up 3 of them, I'm feeling important. Not like I'm drawing 4-5, like I'm drawing 2-3 in the morning. Only thinking about scoring. From what you're buying if you keep it consistent. Found a landing with missing. Pussy fuck a ticket. Gamble your life, please don't risk it. Purchase your wife, no receipt. No rub, that was a freak. Claim he won't smoke, he'll breathe. Narcotics in my iced tea. Back for a cold. Eyes wide, Dakota Fanny. Go and make a dog cannon. They do plenty talking, still trying to get it going. Don't panic, not with the dramatics. I feel like juice with a red. Make another pop up like it's mad. Barely log on, but I'm active. I need to take a sip anyway. Yerky, hey, secluded, possessed, ain't no regrets. Gaining weight, no flex. Keeping it up, you regress. Street sweeping for the mess. Smoke, I say it with my chest. Lead paper on the desk, ready for whatever test. Fresh as a baby, lot big timing. Tony on grinding, pussy supplying. I got a Trixie, I got a diamond. Must I remind them, hell since the tonic. Still play with a few in the comments. I move them blue faster than Sonic. Pack up the pack and no rhyming. Yourself, I don't think you applying. Oh, my bro, sometimes whipping it, they get in clay. I got a few in the bay. I never been twisting up, my vision cloudy. It's raining 50 cows, make your whole clique take it in. Go left to go break the rim. Don't lose your life trying to grim. Don't lose a limb trying to skim. Keep finding juice in real teens. I get a boost from the ski. Perfect mix leaving them speeches. My heart, I cannot find the pieces. Your lady cannot find a panty. 1031 with a candy. Coming in slowly. Sandy like Savage, no Randy. Ooh, it's my turn, watch they buckle. Give her my all, but don't cuddle. She come with some paper, might snuggle. Roll another, then another. I was there looking for trouble. Skeezy. Cup so dark, Malik C. Hit it in the with sea breeze. Hall of Fame grind ain't easy. I got some testers, no freebies. I stroke her freak till she sleepy. Sucker for pigtail genies. Here, gone, Houdini. Taking low, they look creepy. Line after line like geeky. More hoes than Yeezy. I just want mine, I'm not greedy. I get you your split a mission. More than aware to hit it. Play with another, still picking. Talking back, I don't listen. Got another with ambition. Run your pockets, torment this. Does he mean mouth vision? Stretch your mouth, stand on business. Keep some scratch, still itching. Fresh as a baby, lot big timing. Tony on grinding, pussy supplying. I got a Trix, I got a diamond. Must I remind them, at host of the tonic. Still play with a few in the comments. I move them blues faster than Sonic. Pack at the pack and no rhyming. Yourself, I don't think you applying. Oh, my bro, sometimes whipping it, think it ain't clay. I got a few in the bay. I never been twisting up, my vision cloudy. It's raining 50 cats, make your whole clique take it in. Go left to go break the rim. Don't lose your life tryna grim. Don't lose a limb tryna skim. Keep finding juice in real teens. I get a boost from the skeeches.